And most of y'all don't even know that you playing with fire. Or maybe you do, because, you are with the smoke. You are with the smoke, and I see that, you feel me? But I've actually walked through fire, you know what I'm saying? I've actually walked through fire and came out not smelling like smoke. You feel me? No residue, no sign of actually walking through a fire. That's why my skin's so on point. That's why it's so clear, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm able to be in elements of peace, love, and creativity, you know what I mean? But a lot of y'all been playing with fire in these showers because the smoke is coming out of your ears, it's coming out of your nose, it's coming out of your eyes, and yeah, just know that I'm not the one to be played with when it comes to, playing with fire because I welcome all the smoke. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna see it on me, but hey, bring it on, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. I don't know if it's just I'm still young, figuring it out. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. But y'all need to stop these mind games. You know what I mean? Y'all need to stop these mind games because the season I'm in now is not resisting. It's not running. It's actually confronting the situation head on. You know what I mean? I've always done it, you feel me? But I'm just ain't been the type to be like, that's what I see, that's how I feel. But now I'm tripping. It ain't that. It ain't that. But it's really much getting that. And it's going down from the sandbox to the how can I put this? From the sandbox to the motherfuckers at your first job. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that you've built relationships with, that you've, grown with. You know what I'm saying? To the point it's like, it seems like y'all can't stand the fact that I can actually be by myself. I can actually enjoy my own company, you know what I mean? I don't have to jump when, you got something on the table, you know what I mean? You invited me somewhere, I want to come, you feel me? You got something going on, I just want to come because I know you got it going on. It ain't never gave pick me. It ain't never gave, you know what I'm saying? I'm over here. No, it ain't never gave none of that. And it ain't never gave thirsty. You know what I'm saying? I think this is the season where you guys get placed on your ass because I'm about my daddy's business for real. You feel me? And when I say that, I say what he has for me, he has shown me. He gives you glimpses of glory of what's yours, of what's your inheritance, you feel me? But he gives you a little taste and see, you know what I mean? And he has indeed let me taste and see, you know what I'm saying? And most of that tasting and seeing is digitally, because that's the age we live in now, you know what I'm saying? And I just can't help but to stand on business, you know what I mean? And it's all love. I promise you it's all love because I've always struggled with like, damn, the people I fuck with, they ain't fucking with me when it comes to this online shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. That's okay. We actually have something, solid, secure in our physical lives. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't need this digital shit to, come together type shit. Or you just don't really want to support me because I'm a celebrity and I'm going to shine. You feel me? And you know that your little mere support is just gonna, elevate me. And that's okay. That's okay. I've never been a charity case, baby. I've come from the best, you know what I mean? The best. Yes. The best. You know who my daddy is. And I don't have to say it. Real Nepo baby. Okay? Real Nepo baby. That's a new age term. If you don't know, go look it up. Go ask somebody. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's giving pretty much. They want to see me do my game. They want to see me do my game. You know what I'm saying? Turn that motherfucking TV off. Yeah, it's just me. I'm here. Y'all want to see me anyway, type shit, you feel me? And I just got on here just a, weird random rant. Pretty much just because it's like, I see you. And just because I don't speak on it, this goes to what? Auntie. This goes to third cousin, close relatives. This goes to my brother. This goes to my best friend. This goes to Jesus, like I said. If I caught mind games, and if you have played mind games, trust me. I know about it. I've seen it. I just ain't said nothing because you may not even know you're doing it. I work on a spiritual level, okay? To the point, forgive them for they know not what they do, okay? Y'all trying to get a reaction out of me the whole time. I'm trying to come up with a game plan to get us to be reacting on somebody's web show, to get us reacting on somebody's reality show, But y'all trying to get a reaction out of me because you want to see something, you heard something, or you know me from my past life, and it's still giving much. It's still very much giving. Pull up, hop out, make it look sexy type shit because I'm still here. I'm just very much reserved. You know what I'm saying? And I take that back. I'm not even a violent person like that because it's like how people do me. No, I may talk about what I'm gonna do, but I'm really not like that. I'm really not like that, and that's why it hurts me so bad to deal with the bullshit I deal with, especially when it comes to the people I genuinely love. You know what I'm saying? And I'm over here making statements about disconnecting, ghosting, going MIA. The whole time, those were legit reasons on why I did it. I just didn't do it because I wanted to know. I was going through shit. Mom's dying, best friend dying, and I still wanted to be around people. I still wanted to turn up, have a good time. But it came to a point where I seen that reciprocation wasn't being shown. You feel me? And for me to be so young and being able to see that but not yet understand it, and to see and to be where I am now, it's like, y'all been doing this. Y'all been doing this. Y'all been on y'all bullshit, you feel me? Because y'all seen the celebrity in me before I saw it. Y'all seen the gift in me before I saw it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all seen all the greatness. All of it. You know what I mean? To the point it made you intimidated. You were indeed uncomfortable. You feel me? I'm too big for you. You know what I'm saying? Because I come around and I don't intentionally do it. To the point, if I'm intimidating you, I'm patting niggas on their head and calling them my side because ain't no way I should be doing that. You feel me? Be secure in who you are as a person. And if you're not secure yet, you feel me? Don't, try to fuck with other people's mind because they are secure in who they are. You feel me? They actually have a confidence about themselves that's high, that's genuine. You feel me? That they actually worked for. People always been like, oh my God, you just him. Like, it doesn't seem like you have any insecurities. And in fact, I do. I do have insecurities. Do you know I got bullied? My goodness. I got bullied for my nose for a long ass time, probably up until the end of middle school. It was times I'd be in a grocery store and I wouldn't even want to go down a certain aisle because I read the energy of a brother or sister girl, you feel me, who was just going to be on my nose cracking jokes or whatever, to the point like I couldn't even go in certain rooms. Like, I didn't want to deal with certain people because I just seen the type of energy they was on because of my big ass nose. You know what I'm saying? I got bullied because of this. Made me insecure. You know what I'm saying? To the point I'm being chased up and down the playground with the friend leader of the group and his two friends, to the point he telling, go over there, go there. You feel me? He's going up, like, just chase me like on some weird shit because of my nose. Like, them motherfuckers on Facebook when I'm like a teenager talking about they want to lick my nose. Like, all shit like that makes a nigga like me insecure. Well, it did. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, I got this scruffy ass beard, you know what I'm saying, that I'm learning how to take care of my own type shit because a nigga father, you know, decided to, you know, do what he do. And to the point, like, I'm stuck figuring shit out on my own, you know what I'm saying? Making a way out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying? Making it do what it do, you know what I'm saying? Whew. To the point, like, all I'm saying is, like, show me a little bit more grace. You feel me? Because ain't no way in hell you coming across my presence, I'm not showing you love. I'm not hyping you up, you feel me? I'm not encouraging you to be your greatest version, you feel me? Because that's what I truly believe in. I truly believe in community. I truly believe in support. I truly believe in holding each other accountable, you feel me? Because complacency ain't it, you know what I mean? I truly believe in being better and not comfortable, you know what I'm saying? And I also want to state, like, stop thinking that I don't have fucking issues like the regular human being does. I don't even want to speak on a level of being black. I don't want to speak on a level of being bisexual or none of that. I have issues, problems, struggles, challenges, just like any other human being. But because I walk around with a smile, I walk around like ain't shit going on, you feel me? Like I got it all figured out, doesn't mean the story just being still. No. There's still context being set in place, taking place, you know what I'm saying? It's just the fact that in theater there's a certain way I like to look at the presentation, because when you see the performance, when you see the presentation being brought forth, you see a on point, top notch set design. Everything's in place, everything's in order, you know what I'm saying? But when you go behind stage, you see that this is where all the work takes place. You know what I'm saying? This is where, you know, it all starts. You feel me? To the point that what's being presented to you is far more invaluable than what's behind stage. Because what's behind stage is where the true beauty is. You know what I'm saying? That's where the true art is made. That's where it comes. You know what I'm saying? It's not what it seems, is what I'm trying to say. It's not what it seems. You know what I mean? And it's not the fact that I don't talk about my struggles. It's not the fact that I don't put other people in my business. It's just the fact that I truly have learned to depend on God. Because when, for one, you've already been abandoned by your biological parents, neglected, just thrown to the curb. And then you were raised by, you know, your spiritual godparents. And then when your spiritual godparents die, you feel me, right? When you're jumping off the porch, 18, 20, 21, 22, 20, those are all young ages to the point you still need your OGs there, because there's certain shit you still don't know. You know what I mean? So to lose them and to know that's where my help comes from here in the physical world, when it comes to guidance, advice, what I should do next, you will understand that once you at that, you just don't trust anybody. You don't trust anybody because now they gone. You're introduced to the world that they kept you from, that they protected you from. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I just threw my whole life to God. Every little piece of me, just threw that up. You feel me? And I've truly seen him deliver. And I've truly seen him unfailing love. You know what I'm saying? Like, over and over and over. Glory to strength, joy to joy, happiness to happiness. You know what I'm saying? Courage to courage. Knock one fear out, knock the other. To the point, you wouldn't depend on man either if you got access to your daddy's such amazing, immaculate power, love, grace, mercy. You know what I'm saying? It's far more better and what's the word I'm looking for? It's far more better and consuming than consuming than anything on earth. You know what I'm saying? Is the love and grace and mercy that comes from the unseen, feel me, your Father, your Creator, type shit. So yes, when you see me, you see that I done prayed, I done fasted, I done consecrated. I'm over here listening for God, looking for God, to the point, no, I don't need to depend on man when it comes to those things. But I do understand that man was not made to be alone. Meaning, I know if I'm sad, if I'm having a moment, that's why God placed man there, you feel me? To comfort me, to, give me a little boost, because it's like, you light my fire, I light your fire, and it would, go both ways. God did not make man for man to be alone. And I don't know where I was going with this video, but I do know that the mind games, the psychological dark magic, gang stalking, that all y'all doing is like, stop it. Because I'm in a season now where I'm not resisting, I'm not running, I am confronting. I am banging on systems, okay? Yeah, waking up my true gangster, for real. I'm about my daddy's business, you know what I'm saying? I just say this to serve as a notice that if you're dealing with what I'm dealing with, when it comes to mind games, when it comes to gangs talking, when it comes to people just trying to provoke you to get a reaction, you know what I'm saying? Trying to, just sabotage you, that confront the enemies, and they have to, they gonna argue with you, they gonna try to say it ain't that, when you know it's that, because that's what they showed you, that's what they presented, you know what I'm saying? And I'm breathing like that because I've really come far. To not have my parents, to not have no sense of physical support without the next motherfucker feeling some type of way, being jealous of me, envious of me. All because I'm tapped in with a greater power. You know what I'm saying? And they really be envious. They really be fucking jealous because you are tapped in with a greater power. Whole time they say they Christian. Whole time they say they spiritual. I'm just saying, my mama's birthday was yesterday, okay? I've come to serve as a notice that June is the kickoff of my new year. But come summer solstice, yeah, that's my new year, okay? I'm not who I am. I'm not who I was last year, is pretty much what I'm saying, you feel me? I'm walking into this new, better version of myself that I have cultivated, that I've consecrated, that I fasted and prayed to see, okay? Another level of confidence, another level of love, another level of compassion, you feel me? Forgive them, for they do not know what they do. Forgive them 70 times 7, you feel me? Not no motherfucking book forgiveness, no fairy tale forgiveness. No, this is that real, raw, you feel me, type forgiveness, type shit. Because y'all see what they did to Jesus and what he do? He forgave them.